This is the wrong way to try to get what you want in life. Pushing hard with action and will and pick up one feet of your life randomly. This is the right way to heal. You go at the core of your life story, and through the domino effect, your whole life shifts and free itself from the past.
Oh yeah, I got it.
The domino effect is a chain reaction where a single initial action triggers a sequence of related events. Healing a deep foundational emotional wound like guilt, shame, or fear can loosen resistance in all areas of life. Because one targeted internal change can set up off a serial transformation, allowing growth and well-being to cascade naturally across multiple areas of your life: love, finance, professional life, relationship. Back to Love Coaching. One of the biggest issues that we have in our human experience is that we want certain things in our life to happen and we are not able to bring them into our reality, no matter how hard we try. In other words, we can't get what we want. People try to fix this by investing their time and energy in different trials, in external action, different places, by reaching different people, by making different choices, different action. But this is not helping. The question is, why this is not working? The answer is that we are investing all of our energy in the material realm instead of investing it in the spiritual realm. Because whatever the outside world manifests is a reflection of a spiritual world that we can't see with our human eyes.
I thought you could use a different view.
What are these?
Just try them on.
Wow, it's beautiful.
City hasn't changed. Only what you notice has.
If you don't solve the problem at the core of your life story, you will continue trying to get things that you want without being able to get them. No matter what you do, no matter how much you are investing your time in it. In today's episode, I am going to show you that in order to get what you want in your life, you need to go to the core of your life story and to fix the negative emotions that need to be covered by your love. You are the only one able to do so. And if you do that, you will be able to get what you want in all fields of your life and to express the higher version of yourself in your life. As human beings, we often believe that the external world is all that matters. And if we want something, we need just to use our willpower to achieve external results. So we constantly look for action in the outside of your life to help us reach our biggest goals. For example, if a man wants to find love, he will go out, he will try to meet as many as possible potential partner, and he will do a lot of different things to be able to attract the love that he wants. But at the end of the day, this person is not able to bring the relationship that he is dreaming of, despite his motivation. So the mechanism is simple. When you have hold unresolved negative emotion from your past, from your childhood, especially if you have been through a childhood of violence and abuse, these experiences will block your experience of your present life. For instance, you may consciously want a loving relationship and have a clear idea of the kind of person you want in your life, but if you carry guilt of trauma from your childhood, that shadow part of you will prevent you from achieving it. Let's take this example. Imagine that you are growing up in a dysfunctional family where your mother was beaten by your father, and your mother, dysfunctional as well, was blaming you for not helping her as you were only 5 years old.
You never listen! You think I'm the bad guy? Look at you! Please. You always twist everything!
Why didn't you come to defend me?
This imprint of guilt will stop you from receiving anything good in life, no matter how hard you try as an adult.
You can't fall in love. I am guilty.
Having to face your traumatic experience can feel intense, overwhelming, and scary. I totally agree. But this is what we need to do in order to change our life for the best. You need to understand that your life story is like a game of dominoes. If you randomly try to improve one domino in the middle, let's say your love life or your finance, without addressing the first domino, you won't be able to create lasting change in your life. Healing has to flow from the core, from the root of your life story, through your present and into your future. The domino effect is a chain reaction where a single initial action triggers a sequence of related events. Consider that each chapter of your life is like a domino, and each change can trigger a ripple across all areas of your life. I want to take a quick break to speak about embodiment for a minute as you are watching this YouTube channel. I want you to think about how you can actually use that healing techniques for yourself. I have created an online course of 9 weeks to heal from the past. We will have together one-to-one live calls weekly, insight to guide you through your healing journey, unique meditation tailored to your past experiences for a deeper integration, and one of the body-based practices as other creative therapy tools to help you release your past pain and unveil your truth, your ability to experience again joy and love in your life. Links are in the descriptions below, and let's start healing today. So there is a solution to the feeling of powerlessness and the inability to get what we want in life. It's about identify and work on the core of our life story. Healing a deep foundational emotional wound like guilt, shame, or fear can loosen resistance in all areas of life. Because one targeted internal change can set up off a serious transformation, allowing growth and well-being to cascade naturally across multiple areas of your life: love, finance, professional life, relationship. Emotional patterns are interconnected, and sometimes the smallest focus in healing can produce the largest ripple effect. Unconsciously, we know how painful it is to face past trauma. And we fear being overwhelmed by negative emotions. So we protect ourselves by seeking for solution in the outside world, or even blaming the external world, blaming other people for the emotions that we're not able to deal with. But to bring the best version of yourself into every area of your life, you must face your past. You must face your shadows. And the more you're able to confront it, the more access you will have to an immeasurable level of light. And there are progressive healing techniques that allows you to do this step by step, gradually, without feeling overwhelmed. You know, like practice like breath work help awaken emotions from the past, with you being in control of how much you process and when. Meditation can help you reconnecting with your inner child, and you will be able to revisit traumatic experience on your own terms. Consider also that you can be guided by experienced coaches who will be able to support you safely, empowering you to integrate these emotions without being overwhelmed. And by doing this healing at the core of your life story, you can unblock different areas of life and manifest alignment with your higher self. You're here to achieve great things during your life. And this work, this healing will allow to do so. Back to the main point of this episode, what about the inability to get what we want in life? This is often comes from relying solely on willpower and external action and avoiding to face the negative emotions from the past. This can block your life from receiving the goodness that you deserve. So be brave enough to face these old emotions at the core of your life story. Surround yourself with coaches who have learned it the hard way and can guide you through this transformation without that you have to be overwhelmed. So ask yourself today, what is the thing I most want into my life? And ask yourself another question. Which unresolved, painful experience from my childhood are still affecting me today? Once you have the answer, take the decisions to go back there using healing techniques and cover this experience with your own love. Being aware of that process of the domino effect in trauma healing will help you to withdraw from seeking external solution, and you will focus on the spiritual and emotional world and the emotion from your past. You will use step-by-step technique who will help you to heal at your own pace. Seeking solution outside of yourself will only align you with undesired outcomes. So today, it's the time to heal the core of your life story and to face your negative emotions from your childhood, to heal them with your own love. See you in the next video.